Welcome to the Golden Feather. Grab a pint, plate, take your seats. Your hosts, Vertek and Chibi Bree, are back from their latest adventure.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Golden Feather. Today is October 29th, 2021, and we have episode 101. Gore to have a good time. And we have our special guest here, Tech Deck, aka Tech Deck 22. How are you today, Sir 22?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you.
Ooh ha ha. And
it's not,
as always, the lovely Chibi Bree to my side here. And how are you?
I'm alright. Thanks for asking. Hey, Laura, welcome in.
What's going on there, Laura?
We
right, so
started a little early today.
We did.
So we have a lot planned. Should I go ahead and kick us off with like the podcast update and stuff?
Sure, go for it.
Sure. Okay. So today we're going to have a good time because we're going to be doing a community gameplay after where we play Goose Goose Duck. If you've never played that, it is a free version off of Steam. Yeah, so it's like Among Us. And Z, neither did I. It's okay. We're in the same boat.
Nobody knows anything here.
Nobody knows anything here. It's a train wreck. But aside of that, I found out that the other two judges that will be joining me next week include Simurg and somebody called Bustin. I haven't heard of this person before, so if you know them, awesome. I tried checking out who they were, but couldn't find their links. So if you know who Bustin is, please send me their links so I could check them out, and maybe we can get them on next week or the week after. So
shortly.
He's awesome. Oh man, see, now I feel like I'm missing out on something.
Yeah, I know I've heard the name and I've seen a little bit of streams, but not a whole lot. I don't know a lot.
I haven't even seen the streams though. Have you heard of him, Tech Deck?
Yes, in the form that I got him once in the when we were doing the big castle sieges in Alpha 1.
Nice.
That was about it.
I love it. Woodchip, thank you. Hello, welcome in.
Thank you, sir. And welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. So today we're talking about the live stream that they just had today, and then afterwards, after the October development update, we're gonna chat with Tech Deck about some stuff that's going on in the community. But first, I want to introduce you guys to Tech Deck. If you don't already know who this wonderful person is, he plays Final Fantasy, and I'll let him do his own little spiel. Go for it.
Oh.
Hello, I'm Tech Deck 22. Nice to meet all of you. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy lately because the MMO fix until Ashes comes out. Got really hooked on Ashes about a year ago after seeing a whole bunch of talk about it. Kind of looked into it and saw Steven was, and thought like, oh wow, all based off his like D&D campaign and stuff. Like, I made one of those myself. I had some people, and this is pretty cool. This is what I would want to do.
I like it.
Yeah, but just finding different fun games to play, and so Ashes comes out doing 14, a lot of Dark Souls stuff, and trying to have a good time, honestly.
Dark Souls. You say that like you play more than like a couple hours of it, so you're a better man than I can play a couple hours and then I'm like, all right, I gotta put this controller down for a bit. I think I'm gonna break it.
Finished playthrough recently where we went through eight runs on the same character without armor on.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay.
it was an experience. I'm not going back, not anytime soon.
Yeah, not doing that again.
Dedication. By the way, thank you, Lore, for the 4 months. Appreciate that. Happy to have you returning.
Thank you.
Actually, do you want to announce what we're doing with our most recent revenue from them with the upcoming live stream?
Yes. So, with their 24-hour live stream, which is currently on the screen, we're going to take half of what came in last month and give it directly to that 24-hour live stream. The other half is already slated. We promised you that we'd be getting some emotes commissioned, and that is what we're going to be doing with the other half, because we made a promise and we're going to keep it.
Yep.
Turns out it's going to be around $100, I think it was. I need to go back and look again. So that will be donated in the name of the Golden Feather community, not from us individually. That's from all of you folks.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for that.
And hello, Magisto. Welcome in.
Magisto.
Another thing we're considering doing maybe in the future, maybe like by future I mean next year, is our own maybe 24-hour live stream leading up to it. Not like the night before necessarily, but like the weekend before or something like that. And kind of just sorry, the cat is distracting me. What are you doing, child? But kind of get you guys together and, I hope raise some money to then gift, as he just said, as we're doing this year, as the community. So, squirrel. It's not a squirrel. It's just she's clawing on something over there. And make sure she's not like messing up like your shirts. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. She just jumped down. By the way,
all it takes is looking in her direction.
Yeah, this cat has a record of destroying nice suits. So, trying to look out for the clothing. I missed the live stream today. Was there anything dwarf or orc enthusiasts need to know? Well, we will be diving into that in just a minute. Yeah?
Somebody did a pretty spiffy gourd as a teaser for something coming up.
Ooh. Sounds exciting. All right. So what should we cover first? Where do we begin?
I don't even know.
Let's begin by sharing TechDeck's socials so that everybody can follow TechDeck.
Please do. Does good content, and apparently, because we missed out on it. We didn't catch in the good times, but he's organized a couple social events inside the alpha, which is pretty darn cool. That's how we first heard about him. Somebody here in this channel was like, TechDeck, you know TechDeck? Yeah, he's cool. He does cool events and stuff. He organized some things. And we're like, all right, so we went right over to his stream.
I think we popped in while you were organizing everybody getting together to take down a boss.
I did a lot of those. I wanted everyone to be able to like actually enjoy everything that there was in the alpha. You really had to like look for some of it. But yeah, try to help everyone get through it. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
And then Z sent you on a wild sandal chase.
Yep.
Around everywhere. Where are the runes? Where's the Sandalaria? Sandalaria, what's that? Oh man, you just opened a door. I don't know if you realize it. You just opened a door.
Cthulhu's calling.
Pretty much.
Oh man. But what other plans do you have for that then? Because you obviously enjoyed at creating these events for the community. So like, let's say Alpha 2. What are you planning for Alpha 2 in terms of that?
I'm not quite sure yet, because obviously we don't know what we're gonna have in terms of like content. Hopefully more. But kind of planning, hopefully get more of the community involved with some of these like the big boss fights, stuff like that. Test out more of what the classes can do. As long as we get fighter, please fighter. Hoping to do like a big 24-hour stream of leveling that and stuff.
Nice.
Anything to get the community more tight knit, because I mean everyone is already, but like get everyone like playing together.
Yeah.
I like that. Get everyone to know faces and names.
that definitely stuck out to us, which is one of the reasons why we're like, yeah, let's hop on over. Community is a big part of, who we are and what we care about. So having things like that, which is really cool because it's like little community events, Didn't even think about that. It's really awesome that you have that.
Yeah. Looking forward to more.
Yeah, definitely.
So, speaking of the gourds, there you go. They're popping up on the screen right now. And, Laura, if you pay attention, you'll be able to see the dwarf. I think we actually just passed it. I think it just went by.
I think so. That was the face, right?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, let me
pop back a little.
Because I grabbed all the individual pictures here. There was one, the glorious prize winner of digital.
Nice.
It's Crazy Pumpkin.
Like it.
There you go. Big Chief Jojo. Made you a dwarf guard. Dwarf guard.
Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to hear more about like the dwarves and orcs and stuff like that. It's a fairly new race that we haven't really heard too much about, but are slowly getting covered more and more.
Oh, yeah, that was something else, by the way. They showed off a lot of example and alternate I guess sigils for all of the different races. Mm-hmm. And I got a kick out of the fact that there were many, many, many options for all the races except Vec.
Oh man.
And me being a big Vec person, that to me just says they know what the Vec are, and that's it. Everyone else, they're undecided. Who are these people? We don't know. How do we define them? I don't know. But the Vec, they're like, we know who these people are. They're the most defined. That's how I'm taking that.
We got a Vec fanboy over here.
Maybe a little bit. And look at this little guy.
Oh my gosh,
that was
that's
a
adorable.
white gourd, all like, yeah. Turned into the little, what was it, pseudo drake? Or the Dracolich?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Made it all day glow with the green lights.
Is that okay, I was gonna ask, is that light or like black light paint that reacts differently depending on the light?
I'm almost thinking black light, but you see the lighting in the back is all blue. So maybe it's a glow in the dark thing. I don't know how they did that.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Black light is like bluish purple. It depends on the black light, I guess. It's really cool
Yeah,
though.
fair
Definitely. Definitely interesting. Oh my god, that's adorable.
Then Pumpkin nomming down on some shrooms.
Nom,
And the mushroom guy in the background looks, I don't know, worried or scared maybe.
Yeah. It's so cute though.
And then this one.
Whoa. That is nifty.
Yeah.
There's a lot that you can do with like a pumpkin. Like, this was a pumpkin at one point? I don't believe it.
A lot that some people can do, not this guy. Not this guy.
Well, there's a reason why we never entered.
If I can find these things. I forget exactly where they started popping up.
Oh yes, and of course, the wonderful, we can't escape the wonderful outfits that they had, the costumes.
Yeah. Dig hers. I like how she went with, there we go. There's the different sigils and such.
There we are. It's really cool.
Go ahead and let that play for a quick second.
Yeah.
Get back to it. Go, friend. Yeah, they had a whole bunch of little art stuff. So what's Tech, what was what's your favorite society or culture that you're digging on the art style and whatnot?
I am very basic. I like basic humans. I don't know why. I've always just enjoyed them a bit more than everybody else. I love seeing the different art styles for everything, and I found the orcs look, they look so beefy, and they definitely fit the feel, and I just every time it's I'm gonna play a human. Yeah.
I'm just doing the human thing. Yeah, see there, Invec has just 2 sigils. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And like Dunir, I don't even know how we're gonna represent these people. How about all these options? Nikua.
Are these like in consideration, or are these like the final options?
If I recall correctly, those are just different alternate things that they could use, and they're kind of still in decision process there. But
Okay.
in case you can't tell from the pretty collared shirt today, I came basically right from work and just started jumping on getting the stream ready. So I had to speed listen through the podcast or the live stream. I put it on like 1.5 speed and let it go, and just kind of took mental notes.
I unfortunately have not been feeling very good, so I was sleeping most of the day. Yeah, I'm seeing some of this for the first time myself. So live reaction. There you go.
Live reaction.
But yeah, I only knew that Maggie was having that cosplay because I saw it on Twitter first. Someone was like, "I love your outfit today, or your costume." And the inner cosplayer in me was like, "Oh, perfection."
Perfection.
I really love that Maggie also cosplays, so it's nice.
Maggie does everything.
I might get back into cosplay when I get a new job, because that might be some fun. Just gotta find some friends out here to do the photography part for it, because like I can dress up like a weirdo anytime, but I need somebody to document me being a weirdo. So.
Oh, I'm taking mental pictures all the time. Don't worry. It's documented. I will tell the stories, especially about the failed attempts at creating this or that or the other, or the messy things. Those are going to be the stories for the ages. Because you'll definitely have pictures of the good stuff. You didn't take pictures of the bad stuff, so I have to tell those tales.
But yeah, that being said, we are hoping to get more information on like the main characters and stuff like that for Ashes, because we're thinking of possibly doing like finding like a couple that is represented somewhere in Ashes and maybe cosplaying it together.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Do like a power couple or someone we'd ship together.
Yeah.
Run with it.
Yeah, exactly. But so kind of going back to Tech Deck, what kind of content do you plan to create with your content creation? I know Ashes is not out, but are you kind of mirroring that with other games like Final Fantasy, or are you planning something new?
Just like I'm trying to stick to Ashes like as much as I can, because I love everything about it, honestly. So I just recently started a little series over on YouTube with the talking about some of like the skills that some of the classes maybe should have to kind of like have them have that like nice feel of what they should be. It was when you looked at Mage in Alpha 1, like you saw in like Fireball, and then they had like Beam, and it felt like a mage through and through. Like what do they need? Like what might be some ideas that would help them hit that mark on some of the other classes? So just stuff to keep myself hyped up about it, because I'm just so excited about the game, and maybe let some other people get some thoughts out on it too.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I can say right now, the tank needs more tankiness. Needs to live up to its name.
I played tank the almost out of the like 180 hours I put in, I want to say about 120 hours of it was on tank, and maybe another aggro generation skill outside of Javelin would be nice.
Yeah, I think they went bananas trying to remove some aggro stuff. Like, let's go ahead and make it harder to keep threat. I didn't say make it impossible. Come on. Just give us one of those skills back. It'd be great.
It felt good, but the problem was the second you died, which it can be on you for not doing enough damage reduction or something, but it could also be on the healer, and it's really up in the air. You're not going to get aggro back until your whole party dies again.
Yeah. Oh man.
You run back, everybody else is dead. Hey, look, I got aggro again, guys. We're good. Meanwhile, everybody's like 10% experience loss. Cursing your name.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's alright though. So, one question I have for you, sir, because I didn't get a chance to watch the Q&A part. Were there any standout items in there? Because Ash's post didn't do their typical summary, I don't think.
I don't think there was anything really big in Q&A that they talked about. There was something that had been brought up before that I just didn't keep in my brain too much, which was like how many people they were planning on having per server.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting. It was like 8 to 10,000 per server or something like that. Outside of that, not too much. It was something a bit earlier on that really stuck out to me. That they went over for about 5 seconds and then moved on from.
Yeah.
Of course.
So.
Oh, yeah, check this out, by the way. The video that's up there right now. I got a kick out of this. Like, they're auto-generating tables that are auto-generating content on them. So they can just drop a table in a room and shuffle whatever's on there to make it randomized and unique.
You know what that reminds me of? The thing that we kickstarted, Alchemy Dungeon.
Yeah.
I did that too.
Yay!
Yeah, Dungeon Alchemy for D&D?
Yeah. Which is very
Auto-generate
similar.
yourself maps.
Yeah, exactly. It auto-generates the maps and like the stuff inside the maps, but then you can click on the individual things and then change what is inside of it. So if you didn't want like, I don't know, a bar there and you wanted something else, then there's that. You're kind of late, Horrendous. We started early today. I apologize for the lack of heads up notice there.
Yeah, there was a miscommunication and we got the times all a little bit jumbled, but yeah, we're starting early today because we wanted to do another game night with everybody in community here, and wanted to leave some time for our European friends so they're not up till 3 in the morning just because they want to hang out and chill.
Yeah, exactly. We had talked about a few different things, like do we do the games first and then the podcast, or like how do we do this? And I've been a little out of it for the last day, so I think I forgot what we settled on, and I just decided we were doing our normal 7 to 9, just add an extra hour at the end. So that was my bad. But yeah, so we have some interesting things. Perfect timing. Turtle mount apparently, but there's this falcon looking one that's on screen right now.
Yeah, let me go ahead and rewind it to the turtle.
So this
Actually,
turtle
that was
one
a perfect selection.
changes with the seasons, and I've decided that I need this at whatever cost possible. I'm going to get it.
Hey, Tech, welcome to chat.
I really adore this. I really also especially love the firefly effect with the luminescent bioluminescence. Ashes and Air, welcome in. Hello.
But yeah, I forget if I bought this one or not, and now I'm hoping I did. Because if that's going to be changing based on seasons and time of day and all that, that's going to be a really neat one to break out just randomly when you're bored.
I bought this, but if there's no way of getting this, I'm going to be so sad.
Maybe there'll be an alternate coloring in game or something.
I would be okay with that, but yeah, exactly, right? Nobody said it was going to be changing. Like, this goes back to my previous point. Like, they should show off what the models do and look like before they sell it, because sometimes it comes out way more interesting and nifty than when it was initially shown on the shop. And so you have this like, oh, I didn't get that because it didn't look that cool, but this makes it way more interesting than what I thought it was. which unfortunately forces that like FOMO really hard. Where if I don't buy this now, I may hate myself for not getting it later, and that I don't like that kind of having to buy stuff. And then yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, Laura. Yeah, it's like half FOMO, half gambling because I think that might look really cool when they finish with it, and then half, I don't know, maybe something will be better later. I don't.
Yeah.
Just indecision.
Yeah, because like when we saw that it was just like the one tree, it didn't say anything about it like changing with the seasons or anything, I believe, and so I was just like, ugh, FOMO wins, right?
I mean, the only logical solution is to get a second job that pays enough to buy all of the cosmetics.
Hello, Keybind.
Just mow lawns
Right.
and or shovel driveways or rake leaves for, what is it, $125 a month, and buy all of the cosmetics.
I'm Chibi. I do front-end development. I'm looking for a part-time gig so that I can afford Ash's stuff.
I will do all your dishes every day for $125 a month. I just want to, it's got to feed the addiction. Need the cosmetics.
Intrepid, I'll move down south. I'll do all your the work around the front lawn for you. Just I'll take the mounts for free, please. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. See. We'll work for mounts.
We'll work for
work
mounts.
for cosmetics.
I like it.
But yeah, I think they're going places. I'm really happy to see, because like this is finally some stuff that we have been wanting to know. Like, how long did it take them to auto-generate all of this random stuff? It's amazing, you know? And like it's finally nice to see that soon we'll get plushies too. That I am FOMO bound to buy. Oh yeah. Oh, the plushies. Oh man. They're just, you know, cranking it out, making us want all the things.
I just hope when they reopen the physical goods store that they're prepared to keep it going.
Yeah.
Because those posters, man, I wish we bought more of them.
Yeah.
Check on the pub.
Yeah, no, all good. Go for
I'll
it.
be right back.
Yeah. So Tech Deck has this adorable little puppy, and he's like, I think 2 weeks or 2 months or something, probably 2 months old. 2 weeks is a little too young. But yeah, apparently the little one. You guys should all demand puppy cam when he gets back.
Mm-hmm. Puppy cam.
Should definitely do that. But need puppy cam. Yeah, exactly. So if my dog would stay in one spot, I would totally set up a puppy cam. But she's like sometimes in front of me under the window, and sometimes behind me at the door, and then sometimes on the bed. She's just various locations.
Yeah, unless she's literally napping, she's very antsy. Walks around a lot.
Maybe in a future house, when I have like a dedicated streaming room, we can have an area for her, and then just have like the cam up in the corner pointing down at the room, like at the corner, and have like the little puppy cam over there.
So yeah, I suppose while he's gone, folks, just so you know, once we wrap up the podcast portion of the show today, we're going to do, as mentioned in the tweet, we're going to do a little bit of another community game day. We're going to start with playing some, if you haven't heard of it, Goose Goose Duck. It's easy. It's most easily known as like a knockoff of Among Us, but it's free. And it has a bunch of extra options and a bunch of extra things you can do. So we're going to play around with a little bit of that.
If you're interested in joining us, again, it's free on Steam. Go ahead and get that downloaded, get your account set up. Make sure to change your name, because it sometimes will either give you player a series of numbers or your legal name. So hit or miss.
Yeah.
Are you a player or are you a... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, when you get to the part where it says play in the bottom left or look for game, up in the top right, you'll see it has, player name. And you change it there. Everybody misses that step.
we'll have a code for the room, and it's kind of cool because from people that have played Among Us, which I haven't played outside of Goose Goose Duck, they said that you usually have to have modules to get these other things to run. So it's kind of nice that you pretty much have all the things that you would need a module for with Among Us, but like right there built into the game for Goose Goose Duck. So
Yeah, no add-ons needed.
nope. I've been having fun with that on my other channel, and usually I'm the one getting murdered because it's pick on Chibi day all the time. But yeah.
It is. There's some people that just assassinate you as soon as they see you.
Yeah, I honestly, or like blame me for killing somebody when I wasn't even close to that person. Who's picking on me?
you?
My community is picking on me. Why you gotta out me like that, Lord? I will F them
You
up.
know, just to
Purple
throw it out there.
Lion. Purple Lion.
Oh yeah, that was one of my favorites.
Nosy.
Pregante.
Oh my gosh. One of these days, I'm
Jeepers.
just gonna buy a baby doll and just be like, yes, show off the baby doll.
Yeah, then also, if it winds down on the Goose Goose Duck and people are less excited about that, we can always play something else. Like we have the last time we ended up playing some Jackbox games. We could do that again.
We just, I
And
believe,
we'll-
got the newest Jackbox party pack.
And
That could
we
be
can
cool.
just make sure we either have very trustworthy people in with us, or we will only play family-friendly stuff.
Yes.
Or stuff that will not have penises and other less savory things written and scribbled in there and posted up on the stream.
Yeah.
Hey, Jackbox will always be one of the greatest little party games.
I usually like personally, because yes, Gartic Phone also lets you
Gartic,
draw,
oh Lord.
so that's not gonna be good. But yeah, I've done a stream once where at least it was a private stream. It was like a Discord thing, but there was some interesting stuff that came out of it, and yeah, I kind of
You
quit
could say
playing.
interesting.
I quit playing Jackbox with people that I didn't trust or know very well, because even some of the things where you could like write stuff, you know, they wrote some interesting things.
Yeah. And we don't need to be ejected with a TOS violation.
No.
I would rather not do that.
I like this channel. I like having you guys. I like being able to stream with you guys. So not being able to do that would suck really badly.
But speaking of you guys, did anybody else catch anything interesting on the show today? The live stream? Was there anything nifty in there that you saw?
Yeah.
Especially, like I said, the Q&A, because I totally missed all of that. I didn't catch any of it.
Oh, and I'm repping the Ashes hoodie.
You see, and that's another thing I wish we could have gotten another one of, just because hoodies tend to get ripped and such.
Well, see,
it'd be nice to have a spare.
I didn't expect it to die. Like mine literally could be turned into a pillowcase at this point because it's ripped so badly. But yeah, I did not expect that the hoodie would die and that they would not have the shop up for, you know, good. So I didn't pick my question about reforging items that were destroyed from over enchanting. Oh, well,
Like-
if you want to go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. I thought you were done there for a second.
If you want to send us your question, we are going to see what we can do about getting somebody from Intrepid on at some point here soon, hopefully.
When they're not busy again.
Yeah, when they're not busy again. So if you want to send that over to us, yeah, to the Discord. There's, I believe, a specific forum thread that says Ash's questions or something like that, to that effect of. So yeah, but the update today was rather thin. I think one of the highlights is the randomization shuffle item. Yeah, I'm super excited to see that keybind, and then of course the turtle that I'm probably not getting.
Yeah, I totally forget if I bought that or not. I may have passed on it because I'm like, turtle mount? Meh,
No
whatever.
problem, Ashes. Yeah, I remember liking it because it reminded me of Pokemon, but this takes Pokemon to like the next level.
Yeah.
Reactive Pokemon.
It's a Bulbasaur, but
Welcome
old.
back. Right?
It's Granosaur.
Sorry.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, there have been at least a couple demands of puppy cam required.
Well, if any of you don't know, it doesn't rain in California. So it rained the past couple days. The older dog wanted to show the puppy what mud was. So I just went and mopped the entire floor. I'm gonna go clean the walls after this.
Oh
no.
and the sofas.
Oh,
no,
dear.
the sofa too. Oh man.
Oh dear. Hey puppy,
For
look at
those of
this.
you-
It's fun. The humans don't like it as much, but it's amazing stuff.
Puppies and kids, right? If you guys don't know, California, because of their lack of rain, is usually a wasteland of dead grass and dirt. So when it does rain, it quickly dissolves into a giant mud bath.
Yep, it
Yeah,
just
that's
sits
correct,
there
Lolly.
in pools also.
Yeah.
Wherever the water does end up, it's usually, fairly deep in those puddles because all the other dirt is so hard it just kind of rolls right past it.
Yep.
Wherever it pools is fun and icky.
Yeah. And then, of
Oh,
course,
me, oh
dogs
my.
and digging, So.
So then. Well, now that you're back, sir, I actually had something that I thought was a neat little post. I'm curious about your opinion on it. Especially
Alright.
since I do believe you hosted a PvP event in Alpha 1, right?
Hosted.
Or participated
More so.
in at least.
Yeah, it was very random and just kind of happened. But yes, that did happen. A lot of
I was
fun
gonna say, I
testing.
thought I saw the video and it was like over by a bridge and you were commenting on stuff. But
It sounds like it did happen.
but either way, the main question is someone actually is making a plea that when you enter like the war system they're calling it. So I'm guessing things probably like the siege and probably like large PvP battles. Saying please have your actual gear and original color in the war system. So they want no cosmetic alterations. Do you feel that would really be an important matter? Like in PvP, do you really think it would cause that big of a difference if somebody's wearing a cosmetic, but you can see all the classes I would imagine are going to have fairly distinctive animations and spell effects and such like that. Maybe not the same colors, but at least spell effects, right?
Yeah, I think it'd be a big point in the you should not do this direction. Like it does make sense, and I guess it would have to come down to whether or not they decide that we're allowed to look at the enemy or other players' gear that they have equipped. Because I know that's still kind of up in the air from the sounds of it. But if PvP is supposed to be this cool end game, and you work your entire time towards grinding cosmetics out so you can make your character look nice at end game, I don't see how that. I feel like it's kind of counterintuitive towards the work that people will put in to make their characters look good.
Yeah. Plus, I believe you can turn off cosmetics, can't you?
I think there was talk about that. I'm not certain. I know there was angry reactions to either direction, being able to turn them off or not. But
That's fair.
I do know that they did talk about and show off that they were intending to have an actual symbol over a player's head of what class they are. So that right there alone, I think, is going to be enough that you don't really need to worry about what gear they're wearing. They could be in a clown suit and you're still going to see, you know, a shield and sword above their head that's going to say that that's a tank. Got it.
Yeah, yeah. And I like what Stranger's Candy said. As long as you can't turn a sword into a wand or something crazy like that, I don't see why it would matter.
Yeah.
You might even find people that are doing wacky builds. Like I saw so many people playing tanks with a wand in the Alpha 1.
Oh my god.
So they might just do wacky stuff like that anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, like, specifically hiding one type of weapon with a different type of weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think at that point, I think it's a little much, but each of the classes so far felt very distinct in their skills. Like the Radiant Burst that the Cleric had, the literal beam that the Mage did, and the Tank has some shield, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't think it would be that much of a do.
And would you say Ashes of no confirming or turning off cosmetics is confirmed IO? I'm guessing in, like you're going to be able to turn it off. I just recall there was a lot of anger and rage on both sides. If I spend all my money and time.
I think they meant to put I believe.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense too. Just die.
Just die. Personally, I would go for generic looks for all in sieges if it's necessary to achieve 500 v 500. Yeah. I mean, I could see the reason why you'd want it turned off is to make sure like somebody's not hiding something super like big, powerful armor, whatever, under something that could like anybody else could have easily. But that being said, like, you're gonna be able to tell the first second they hit you or if you hit them how much damage they take or how much damage they deal. So you don't know how much health I have in D&D versus the monster. Like, you just know that the monster is looking pretty bad, and if you keep hitting him, he's gonna die eventually. So like, yeah, I think, yeah, just performance wise, the PC can handle the performance. I want the crazy costumes on. Yeah, I think that was the main reason for having the option to turn it off in the first place, is if your PC was like, yeah, maybe not so much with the thousands of cosmetics everywhere, because you were talking to Tech Deck about possibly up to 10k people per server. So
yeah.
If you look at a metropolis, let's say there's 5, so 10k divided by 5, be like 2k people possibly at most in a metropolis or more, you know. Oh man, stop talking about alkies in the chat. I want one.
I want an alky.
I want an alkies.
Yeah. See, the opposite side of that also is going to be the negative impact of forcing generic gear. Let's say there's somebody who's a terror of the battlefield, right? And you know that they're a monster on the battlefield. How are you gonna point them out to somebody? Keep a lookout for Asnok the Destroyer. All right, where are they? I don't know. He just killed me and left.
Man.
What's he wearing? The same thing as everybody else. Okay, and the names are really tiny, so I have no idea where this oh, he just killed me. Cool. Or you could be like, watch out for Asnok, he's got a purple hat and a red armor, a giant freaking sword. It's glowing green. And there you go. Look out for the green glowing sword, and every strong person converge and slay. The end.
Do you see chat?
I don't think... Brigante Z. Yeah.
Z, is there something that you want to tell us?
There's something you didn't tell us? Jeez. Yeah. Oh goodness. I thought you already gave birth to that. I thought that was like a couple weeks ago. Can always count on Z. Can always count on Z. Never change. Never change.
Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm sorry.
It's only a day old. All right, about to start this
Focus.
over.
Focus.
Must focus.
Oh
me, oh my.
The donations for the live stream. Go.
All right. Here, grab something else. Let me pull up because I have those as images.
Oh
Yeah,
my
everyone,
God.
don't forget that there is the live stream coming up. Not
The
like
6th
you're
to the
likely
7th.
to forget.
Right. I will be a judge at like the 5 o'clock, 5:30 a.m. EDT and the 2:30 doing math. 2:30 a.m. PDT stream. So yeah. Ooh.
Doo-doo.
But yeah. Super excited. Every year they have their live stream, and every year we all of us lore junkies get super excited for the Pathfinder, not Pathfinder. Why did I just say Pathfinder? The D&D Ashes of Creation, as I will call it, where Steven goes through his Ashes of Creation campaign and releases a whole crap ton of lore depending on how much y'all donate. So I, for one, plan to probably wait until that time period to drop the dono so I can get that sweet, sweet lore.
Right.
And also, possibly wreck somebody's day. I think it was like, how much was it? No, I think it was 1,000 to revive somebody. But how much, it did... Okay, you're
Pulling
grabbing
up
that
those right
Cool.
now. Yeah. I'll put those right on screen. We can actually check them out because there's gonna be some fun ones.
Are we doing a stream collection dono thing like Smirk did last year, Nair? No, not this year. We were considering it, but the only time I'd be able to do it is literally a Friday to Saturday, the day before I'd be up at 5:30 in the morning. So we were like, that sounds like death. Maybe not, but we are donating, as Vertec mentioned earlier in the stream, about half of what we made last month from you guys, which is about $100, and we're going to use the other half to get the emotes that we've been promising you guys. So basically, the idea is we're gonna brainstorm a little bit, and then maybe next year do something for like towards Halloween. Maybe it'll be a scare the crap out of Chibi stream for a little bit.
I'm interested.
And
you have my attention.
We'll have donos for the what's it called, jump scares, while I play tense games. And y'all can laugh at me, and then I'll just laugh at myself later, while I'm crying in the meantime.
And yeah,
but,
us too.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically the goal would end up being like the donation options we have there. We would end up trying to do our own little 24-hour stream to try to raise money, not to go directly to that as it's being donated, but a single thing that does get donated during our stream would go towards buying these. And we would get some ideas and votes from people who donated on what they would like it to go towards. Like if they want us to give a nat 1 to give someone disadvantage, or give someone a nat 20 or wild magic, and we could just we could have a watch party with everybody from the community, and whenever you want us to donate something, we would donate just a chunk of it at that time.
That sounds like a lot of fun, because I mean, half of it is a nat 1, and then the crazy fun shit is like $100 for wild magic. If anybody has ever played D&D, wild magic, man, that can really mess somebody up. It can make your day, or it can mess you up.
Yeah, but I figure if we can raise like $1,000 or $2,000 in a 24-hour stream, and then just have like a watch party with everybody in our Discord, and we watch the stream and have $1,000 or $2,000 pool for people to say, hey, give them a nat 20 real quick, and we would just drop it in right then.
Yeah, definitely. Ideas for Disney songs for Steven and Maggie to sing. Probably A Whole New World. for gamers, a whole new world.
I would have to
We're
think
literally
about
building
that.
it.
I would have to think about that. Because it would have to be
Love is
something
an open
very
door.
nifty. It's got to have some
man.
soaring notes.
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
those are always the best when somebody's not a professional singer. Because then you just hear their
what's
voice go,
this?
ah, and then crack
Wait,
along the way.
Is Nightmare Before Christmas Disney?
No.
Or is that Pixar or something? No, I feel like I forgot
That
who
was
it was.
before all that stuff.
Oh man, I was like,
I
it
don't
would be
think
funny
Disney
to
had
make
anything
them
to do with
sing-
that one.
It would be funny to make them sing "What's this? What's this?
What's this? Oh no, what do you think, Tech Deck? What do you think for Disney songs? What would you have them sing if it was your choice?
Always forget what song it's called.
Oh, that's a good one. Stranger's Candy.
Oh, yeah, Stranger's Candy is a good one. Be Our Guest. Okay.
When in Aladdin, when they walk into the city for the first time after he gets the genie with him.
Oh yeah. The Prince Ali, Fabulously, Alia, blah blah.
That'd be pretty funny.
I think if it's gonna be the two of them singing, it should totally be a guy-girl song, and they should do the like a gender bent thing, so that he has to hit all the high notes, and she has to do low
Oh my
notes.
lord! Oh my lord!
Really challenge him. Really challenge him. Get the entertainment factor in there.
Can you feel the love tonight? Oh, Z and Stranger's Candy were like in the same wavelength
Yes, they were right there.
there. Best love song ever. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I wonder if Steven's significant other is ever gonna appear on a 24-hour live stream.
I was curious. Yeah, I mean he pops in, but I've been curious
but I
because
mean,
I know
like-
like during the first couple streams he popped on and he was hanging out with him and stuff, but then just haven't heard from him since.
Yeah. And hi ho from Snow White.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go.
He always falls asleep.
He always-
Okay. Got it. Like
Oh my gosh, Into the Unknown. Yes, there we go. And then
So many-
so
many good options.
these were all of their donation milestones.
Ooh, those are my favorite. I love looking at the donation milestones.
Dinosaur lightsaber battle. Do it.
Forward to that one.
I have
Yeah,
to...
now the one thing... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't have this directly in front of me, so I'm using the stream, and it's really tiny for me, so I'm trying to see what the
Oh, no.
what the things are.
You know what I don't see on here is
That's a good
Maggie had mentioned something about a jump in the pool goal, where everybody has to go jump in the pool with what they're wearing
point. Oh no!
at the time. It could be the dinosaur costume, it could be another costume, it could be just clothes they're chilling at the table with, hanging out. And if they hit it, then everybody to the pool, jump on in.
Yeah.
Remember to
bet
empty
it's
your
under
pockets.
The unlockables.
Yeah, the
Steven's
TikTok dance.
Oh man, is that what the dance off challenge is?
Yeah, there might be a longer list somewhere there, Nara. I know this is the one I just grabbed directly from the stream that occurred today.
Well, it does say donate to more to continue unlocking additional milestones. So there's
Yeah,
definitely a
yeah.
longer list, but this is what they're sharing with us for now. And
For now.
do we know what they donated? What the final number was from last year?
It was like 83,000 or something crazy like that. It was ridiculous.
This is like maybe a fourth of what we could possibly see.
Hey, Z knows. She agrees. It must be 83,000.
Okay.
Z knows everything. Alright. Well, there was also, I suppose the other thing was the on the 26th they put up the vote thing. Did that end up? Is that still going? There we go. Yeah, the vote's still going.
Oh.
It was the one up on Twitter.
Yes,
with
that
the
one.
vote for your choice.
Yes. Please, can you go? Yeah, shut. Do it.
I'm a showing.
So for those of you that have hung out with us before, back when they were doing the choose your own adventure stuff more often, we would always ask your guys' opinion, or actually rather put it to a vote for you, of who we should vote for. So let me get this polled together real quick. And what are the options?
Tame one or battle for epic loot.
Okay, so tame one or battle for epic flute.
Loot.
Loot.
Yes,
heard
battle.
flute.
Would you
I'm a
tame the
bard
raven
now.
or battle it for its loot?
All right, so we got the timer going there. Feel free, it's up at the top. I don't know where it is on your mobile device, so I apologize. Maybe I can try jumping onto the stream on my phone real quick so I can at least tell people. But tame for sure, yeah. Make sure to put your votes in. Oh, it's going. I guess it's got like a minute. Oof, I should have made that longer. That's my bad. But yeah, I always love seeing what you guys think we should choose. So I don't know, which one do you guys like more? The black raven, which is the normal one, or the white raven?
White raven for sure. For
unique.
sure.
What if there's like
White
a purple raven?
Purple raven. That one would win because purple. Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
my
you never
gosh.
know. Depending on whoever ends up taming in one like just like it and making the same kind of animal husbandry clones,
Right.
you might make some good money that way, and you don't
All
need
right.
its epic loot.
The community has spoken. They would like us to tame one.
All right, let's see. It is official.
Yay!
Ooh, wow.
Hey!
And actually,
Yeah, 77%.
it's like everybody wants to tame it. Everybody wants to tame it. 968 votes.
Right back. One more time.
Link to it? Absolutely.
I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
All good. Don't be sorry.
No worries, no worries. There you go. Link for you.
Yeah. Purple equals
You
win.
make it
Thank you, Stranger Skander.
969 votes.
969. Yee,
Actually,
I'm
someone
excited.
else had a question. How large is this raven?
That's
would
a
be a
good
valid question.
Do they have a link to where the raven is at all?
No, it was just, I think, a random question. Highly intelligent. The raven can serve as a great companion or a worthy adversary. Would you
I mean,
tame
there's
this
always,
creature or
like-
battle it for its loot?
There's always like the scary stuff where like they send like a swarm of ravens after you to claw your eyes out in the horror books and stuff like that.
If you tame
so-
one, you have to tame 100.
Oh no!
So you can send a flock of them, or a murder of crows.
Oh, that's right. It's called a murder. I forgot about that. That's funny. This is why I have alts. I just want to have a bunch of crows, and put a sign on like the wall next to it. This is murder.
Oh, horrendous! You mean on the swole breaker with the moth and butterfly wings? Yeah, if they with those moth wings they showed, there must be giant moths to get the DNA. I hope they make them. So giant moths mixed with gorillas and some kind of like owl type creature and all that stuff combined. That's frightening to even think about how animal husbandry would work there.
Oh man, yeah. I agree. So, is there anything else we should chat about, or should we swap on over to the gaming segment of our podcast?
I believe we should goose duck.
Time
Goose,
for the
goose, duck
sussy
it.
duckies.
Yes,
let
sussy
me-
ducks.
Sorry, by the way, on my other stream, I call it Sussy Duckies. I have been dubbed a Sussy Baka. I don't know where that came from, but it does not go away.
Sussy Baka for life. She
I
got
am
a shirt
okay
made.
with this. Yeah. Sussy Baka merch. Get it here. Saucy Baka? No, Sussy. Like suspicious. Alright, so
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
we're gonna swap over to Goose Goose Duck now, or do you want to wait a minute and then, do the outro?
Give her probably a 5-10 minute
5-10 minutes.
break between, just so I can get the game set up and make sure our screen looks good. Make a run real quick to fill my water, all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, we could probably do a 5-minute countdown into it.
Mm-hmm.
Bathroom breaks, snacks, get the popcorn going. So
Sounds like a
Tech
plan to
Deck,
me.
you had a lot going on in the stream. But is there any final thoughts and things that resonates with you with today's live stream, or just like something you recently found out that you're just super excited to talk about in general?
I think my biggest thing was there was a little 5-second tidbit that Steven brought up was they're just finally finishing up with all the stuff that they were fixing off the Alpha 1 test, and they're moving on towards Alpha 2 now. And
Okay.
a lot of people were very distraught from the fact that we were a whole bunch of new content last month and this month for the gameplay side and whatnot. And I hope people, I think Steven should have gone over that a little bit more. I think it's pretty important. Like, they have very much chosen to do, they don't show us something that they fixed until they have what it's becoming. Like with when they were trying to decide the combat types and stuff, they wanted to give us, actually have something to show. So if anyone's thinking about that, that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Oops. I just, I was trying to type something out and I erased it all by pushing the number 1.
Oh no. I got off of it for a few years. Now I'm back on it. The cola. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought tonight's live stream was awesome.
Cola addicts. Anonymous. Go to the CAA. They'll help.
Oh my gosh. I think for me, the thing that resonated with me is because I believe for you it was the turtle, right?
For me, it was the turtle and the Vec sigils. I really got a kick out of the fact that they only had 2, so there wasn't like a lot of variance in thought of how to represent them visually.
My own is unique still. Yes. Mine was the randomized tables. I liked that a lot. That was really cool to see.
That's what I meant to say. That was my number 1. That face
Dreamcatcher. Yeah. The tables. Yeah, see, the animal husbandry discussion was so nice. Can't wait to make some unique beast. Yeah, oh my gosh, can't wait to get into it. By the way, I have sent the link to the Steam for the Goose Goose Duck. And it's free to play, free to download with your Steam account. And they have a mobile version out, FYI, for both Android and iOS. So if you are on a phone and you want to join in, you can definitely do it that way. The way I like to do it is I like to put the code in our Discord somewhere instead of on stream, just so that we have a little bit more control over who's joining. Yeah, I'd be super excited.
And we'll probably put on in-game chat instead of in Discord, just because they have a in-game chat there, so your name will light up when you're talking and people will know who's talking about what and what they're saying exactly. So
yeah,
figure that'll keep it more interesting so people know who's acting sus specifically.
And you can, talk to people as you pass them in the game. It's got that, what was that called again? Proximity
chat. We may or may not do that one. May or may not. I know some people didn't like it, so we can give it a go a time or two and see what everyone thinks.
Yeah. What's it called? It's called Goose Goose Duck. I
Goose
will
Goose Duck.
repost the link again just to make sure because it probably went away really quickly. So here you go. Here's the link again. Boop. I have it installed now. Awesome. Yeah, can't wait. I had a blast with this. Apparently they have a new thing coming called Foul Play coming soon. But its release date was on the 3rd of this month, October 3rd. So fairly new game. And
It's fun. It's got a fun little vampire mode. Totally
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Yeah, so it's got a bunch of modes, and we could probably chat about that when we go into beginning that. But should we do the official ending of the podcast and then a 5-minute snack break?
Yep. So,
Alrighty.
as always, we appreciate everybody stopping by, and we appreciate you hanging out with us there, Tech Deck. I know you said you're going to be able to continue to hang out for a little bit and do a little bit of gaming with us. So, we're not saying goodbye, just saying appreciate your time and being here with us. And everyone else, you could have been doing anything today. You could have been doing your own celebration of pumpkin designs that we saw today. And instead you decided to come here and watch us celebrate pumpkin designs that we could not do ourselves.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by here with us and spending your time. We love you all.
And I just want to say, if you guys are interested, the more the merrier. Honestly, it's way more fun with more people in this game because there's some creative modes that make it really hard to figure out who's the sussy bacca, as they say on my stream. So,
and multiple people can be sussy of different levels.
Yep.
There are many levels of sus here, like many levels.
Yeah, and Tech Deck, thanks for being, flexible and willing to join us. Happy to have a new face on our stream. And honestly, look forward to see what you got going out in the future when Alpha 2 comes out and more info is hanging. So
Thank you for having me. It was a blast.
oh, no problem.
Is going still. Yeah.
That's all good. All right, so with that, I think we will break into a 5 minutes. Probably the ending screen and then a 5-minute countdown.
Yar.
Just for the YouTubes for later. Go grab your snacks, go grab your drinks, go grab whatever you need. Maybe it's that nice comfy shawl that I see everybody wearing, like Snuggies, while they're gaming to keep warm. Grab what you need. We'll be back here soon. Thanks.
Bye.